If you've got double headers happening on the same day, in the same format, on the same ground, it'd be nice if everything was.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
same,
you don't want different points awarded at different games. That's good.
I'm confused at the best of times. That would confuse me even more.
So am I.
2 overs gone, 11 without loss. It will be Norris to send down her second over. McGacken on strike. Target of 123. Driven away, beautifully timed. Through the gap, through cover and extra cover, out towards the boundary. What a lovely shot. Talk about not needing to force anything. That was just pure timing.
When you're in form, aren't you? Really, you're never trying to force it. You're never going to look for the ball. You just let the ball come on. You would automatically know the ball's going to hit the middle of the bat. I mean, you can't play that any better.
You watch that on a loop, couldn't you, really? Terrific timing. Just eased into it, pushed away through cover. 4 runs on the board, 15 without loss. McGacken moves on to 9. It's Norris. Balls again, full and wide, driven again, 4 more again. Almost cut off inside the infield, but as soon as that got underneath extra cover, it rattled out towards the rope. Again, it's a lovely shot. Just reaching for it a fraction more, but beautiful shot through the cover.
And you know, it's uncanny. When you're in good form like this, any sort of shot you're playing, it seems to find a gap. You know, we found this last week with both these players. You know, every shot they played, it found a gap. And now we're finding the same. It's uncanny. And yet, the minute you start getting out of form, whatever, you can be rasping shots, it's going straight to the field, and you think, God.
Norris balls again, driven straight this time, but to mid-on. And there's no run.
It just looks a little bit of shape that Norris had in the first innings. Good shout against Maya Boucher, LBW, though it pitched outside the line. That seems to have just disappeared in this over. Hence why the ball has just stayed outside the off stump and allowed McGacken to just free her hands through the shot.
She's on 13 from 8. Boucher 6 from 7 at the other end.
Threlkar's doing her best to shore up 1 or 2 gaps. Just changing the field. Square legs coming in now.
Yeah, there's a deep point and fine leg on the rope. Everybody else inside the fielding circle. And this power play defended again by McGacken. Back down the pitch to Norris, and there's no run. A couple of boundaries, back-to-back 4s, driven beautifully through the covers. A couple of dot balls to follow up in the third over. 19 on the board, 104 to win, 104 balls left. I guess you thunder if they didn't know it before, but I suspect they did. Now they're going to have to bowl superbly well here. All chances to be taken. Fielding's going to be spot on. It's in the air. This is the first early chance. Will it land safe? It will. Up and over the top of mid-on. McGacken comes back for 2. Moves on to 15, 21 with that loss.
Yeah, just wide of Grace Johnson there. Hit into the gap, fortunately for McGacken. Didn't quite get hold of that. Almost like helped it in the air, wasn't it? Rather than really hit with any force.
Maybe 10 or 15 yards beyond Grace Johnson. Final ball of the over. Muscled away over Johnson down towards the wide long on boundary. Won't quite have enough on it to reach the rope. And they'll jog back for 2 more. A pretty profitable over. A couple of boundaries to start it. A couple of 2s to finish it. 23 on the board, exactly 100 required for Hampshire Hawks